And Gemini, welcome to your next 72. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, my Gemini. It is not a personal. We will be pulling from your third house as a collective read, Gemini. Gemini, readings have been released on the SGL podcast. You can click one of the links in the description box to go over there and check out those individual zodiac sign readings as well as the collective readings. But just keep in mind, if you click the link in the description box, it's going to take you to that specific reading, okay? Another way you can go to the SGL podcast to listen to your audio readings is just click the SGL podcast handle in the About Me section, okay? All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. If you are new to SGL, Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. If you've already subscribed, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm making sure the cards are upright. So I will definitely put in the comments when we actually start the reading. I just need to, I want you to see, I don't want to say time consuming, but tarot readers, when we're doing readings, we have to put the cards upright. And people just think, oh, you just start the reading. No. So I just want you to see that this is what I do before I start your readings. So I hope all's well with you, my air sign. I'm hearing that song, I Feel Good. I don't know if that's a hip hop song or nothing. I don't know where that song comes from, but I think it might be a hip hop song. It's I Feel Good. I Feel Great. I don't know. But I was hearing, it's a song, but I don't know what song it is. I don't know if it's a little scrappy. Someone could be in the South, live South. Someone could listen to hip hop music. All right, this is the last deck that I'll be putting upright. So let's see what messages come out for you, my air sign, Gemini. Some messages may be triggering. Some messages you may not resonate with. Please don't force any messages, my love. Definitely become a spiritual guiding light by, sharing what you resonate with, what you agree with, what you disagree with. The comment section is for you. Okay. Let me get this mic out of my face. Hopefully you can still hear me. All right. Let's go ahead and start with words of advice. What messages do you have for my air sign, Gemini? What words do you have for Gemini? Yeah. Okay. What words of advice do you have for my Gemini? Gemini, it's 2:06 and I read time. So it feels like there's Taurus energy as well as Virgo's energy, as well as Sagittarius healing. I feel like both parties need to put in work individually to be able to come together. Okay. All right. Okay. What are the words of advice for Gemini? Yeah. Relationships is coming in reverse. And it doesn't have to be romantic, just dealing with people in general. Also, the relationship with yourself in the next 72. Okay. I don't feel like you are paying yourself attention in the next 72 when it comes to a couple, both parties. I don't want to jump the gun here, but there's a disagreement here, and both parties need to put in the work. Gemini, you have to understand that sometimes you're going to be disappointed, and if someone is disappointed in you in the next 72, you have to understand they have to go through that process. You can't force people to understand you, or you can't force you being right. If you know you're right, sometimes it's best not to even entertain. You get what I'm saying? Let people think what they want to think. Let people create their storyline regarding you in their world. Okay? Because whatever is in the dark will always come to light. Truth always prevails. All right? Sometimes the truth may hurt. All right? But overall, the truth is an uprise. It feels like liberation a little bit too. Yeah, surrender. Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right here. The situation is stubborn energy. Someone is refusing to accept the truth, tell the truth. Someone is refusing to do the work when it comes to communication. All right. Why is relationship and surrender in reverse? Next 72, you may find yourself surrendering to a relationship you no longer want. And I feel like that surrendering could be you making it clear, like, you're done. Enough's enough is what I heard. Gratitude. Wow. Doing that, someone's going to appreciate you more. It's going to put someone in a situation where it's kind of like, you don't realize what you have until it's gone. I don't see you physically being gone, but I see a gesture, a conversation, where someone doesn't take you serious and you have to put your foot down. You have to stand your grounds, and then they realize that you're right and they need to treat you better. They need to be more present in the connection. For the most part, whatever is going on with he say, she say, Gemini in the next 72, be in gratitude. Don't step into foolishness energy. Okay. All right. What other messages do you have for my Gemini for the next 72? Something. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I flipped over Gemini. Let me bring this mic just a little bit closer, but I don't want to hit it. That's the thing. All right. You have positive action, confirmation. I was telling you that. Others of you, whatever he say, she say, could be triggering, where you may feel like you have to force or prove that you're right. You're being asked not to do so. Okay. So on the head side of the coin, keep being in gratitude. Keep taking the necessary steps that is going to, liberate you, motivate you, keep you balanced and harmony and feeling good vibes, good week type energy. On the tail side of the coin, if it's a challenge, you know, of he say, she say, your word against theirs, fighting for something that you are doing your part, but the other party is not. Here's your affirmation. It says, I focus on beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go and entrust God. So that's why you're being asked not to entertain any foolishness. Okay? Acknowledge it and release it. And that could be a challenge for some of you Geminis. Okay? All right. What are the messages you have for Gemini, please? I need to get it. It's starting to get nippy in California. All right. What are the messages do you have for my Gemini, my air sign? You have synchronicity. It actually was coming in reverse, and I flipped it over. You're not seeing something in the next 72. Okay? For some of you Geminis in the collective, the person you're not getting along with is your person. That's not for all of you. It's you may find yourself being very, very, very annoyed, less tolerant. Okay. An answer, an answer that you are seeking in the next 72, your silence will, the answer that you seek will be revealed to you. So if this is a conversation, allow the person to speak and you will get your answer that you're looking for. If this has to do with your daily activities, your silence is going to reveal a truth to you. Okay, but there is a couple here, all right? If you're another zodiac sign and you're dealing with a Gemini, it's your match. It's your match. All right. What are the energies, frequencies around my Gemini in the next 72? I'm thinking about changing my next 72s to weeklies because for some of you in the collective, or my other zodiac signs that have Gemini placements, as well as my Geminis, listen, sometimes it plays out after the next 72. So I'm going to pause on it and see if it comes back to me if I should extend the next 72s to weeklies. If you think I should, if your opinion matters too, okay, because I'm here to serve you. So if you want the 72s to be extended to a week, put in the comment section yes. Okay. Yes, extend the next 72s. All right, what are the frequencies and energies around my Gemini in the next 72? Hold on. I do not like it when I be slouching. I can't stand it. I like posture. And when I catch myself slouching, it just makes me so mad because I'm not insecure. Enough about me, Gemini. All right. We have magic. Here's what you don't see. So things are working. Things are working around you with this magic. We have your energy here too, as well as Aries and Cancer. The number 31, 3, 1, 13, 4 can be significant. All right. So this magic energy is support. Okay. Also the ability to grow and to be able to expand. Your first spread with your words of advice, Gemini, for the next 72 was relationships was in reverse. Surrender was in reverse. And what was, no, that wasn't it. Gratitude was the challenge and outcome. So that message literally, I mean, my mind just went blank. Be present in the next 70 Gemini, but don't try to control like what's happening when you're being present. That's what came to me. When we started your reading, it was 6:04 or 6:02. I can't remember, but that time is significant. And it was 6:02. And I said both parties have to go within and do the work to be able to come together, to work together. Okay. If this is not a couple, just in general. For some of you Geminis, live in the moment. And it has to be said that way so that you can be able to be present. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. It's kind of like, Gemini, say I give you a flower, right? A rose. And, it's a yellow rose for friendship. I hand you a rose. Live in that moment. Once it feels like there's a Gemini, someone gives you a flower and you're like, oh, thank you. And now your mind is wanting the next thing. What's next? What's next? And it's like, no, be in the moment. Be present. You're being asked to be present, but you have this beautiful energy around you of support. Okay. And, if someone expresses how they feel or their opinion of you, remain silent, because someone's expression could be beneficial or it could be a lost opportunity. All right. Based off of your reaction, what does Gemini's person want to say to them? What does Gemini's person want to say? What does Gemini's person want to say? Thank you. Excuse me. Gemini, it says, I regret lying to you, Gemini. I'll give you a moment. Your person or someone someone regrets lying to you. All right. If this hasn't already happened in the next 72, and I said you need to be silent, listen, because the answer you seek will be spoken. So for some of you Geminis and my other zodiac signs that have Gemini in your placements, a truth will be revealed to you. An answer will be answered. Okay. And the person regrets lying to you. And, Gemini, if this is you, this is eating at you in the next 72, or you may find yourself, if this is you, Gemini, it's the little white lie, because it's not the moment to discuss or have confrontation. It feels like in the moment, living in the moment, being in the moment, a good moment, and this little white lie is eating at you. Okay, what else? What other messages do you have from my Gemini for the next 72? What other messages do you have for my Gemini for the next 72? What messages do you have for Gemini? That's too many. I'm going to take the bottom, Gemini. You have freedom and surrender. This is the second time surrender has came out. Okay. So this is confirmation that Gemini, You're not bound to people, places, or things. And when you're in this energy of freedom and surrendering to freedom, you're very attractive. Okay. You may find yourself getting a lot of attention, high vibes, good vibes, good vibes. I like this. I hope you like it too. There's calmer waters here too. What other messages do you have from the Gemini? What are the messages you have for Gemini? What are the messages you have for my Gemini? Time. You're needing time in the next 72. There's also an ending for some of you Geminis. And it could be that, a relationship. Remember, relationship was in reverse, surrender was in reverse, and gratitude was a challenge for some of you, and the outcome is gratitude for others of you. The ending of a connection gives you that freedom and that peace, and the weight is lifted. Others of you is putting in the work. Okay. But yeah, it's saying you need time to heal. Others of you Geminis, you're a work in progress, and you're putting in the work the best way that you can. All right, give me a love oracle for Gemini. Give me a love oracle for my Gemini, please. Thank you. Unrequited love. Okay, don't force any connections in the next 72. All right, I don't want you to be confused though, because there was a channeled message where someone is annoyed and irritated by someone to realize that that's your person. This is not this situation. This situation is coming to the realization that, you're just not interested. It's a no. Okay. What should Gemini be focused on? Healing, of course. It doesn't really feel like, it just feels like putting in the work. Putting in the work, So if you're not a good communicator, practice communicating. It's not a healing of being tortured. It's just putting in the work, putting in the effort, showing up. All right. What does my Gemini need to focus on in the next 72? Okay. What should my Gemini be focused on? Oh, could you see that? Care and compassion. It doesn't feel like, torture or you're in trouble or uncomfortable. It just feels like just showing up and putting in the work. You need to focus on care and compassion. All right. And what does it say? It says, choose to be loved, Gemini. And this is the question. It says, do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So this is nice, Gemini. All right. What is the overall direction message? And then we'll get your angel guide message, and then we'll do 12 zodiac signs. What is the overall direction message for my air sign Gemini? Thank you. All right. So this is so much. What you don't see is 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Which is good. Putting your mind to something. But it's, slow down. Whatever you set your mind to, take your time. Enjoy it. Be present, okay? You may find yourself playing out that way. What used to be stressful or what used to cause anxiety or just, trying to get everything done in one day, you taking your time, doing piece by piece, you then start to, how do I say, enjoy it in a way, or it becomes relaxing. Something becomes relaxing. These are in reverse. The 10 of Wands, the Hierophant, the 9 of Wands, and the Magician. It's a no. And the 2 of Pentacles. It's a no. Something is too much. And you may have to admit that when it comes to your personal life, okay, your personal journey. When it comes to your acts of service, it's too much. If you're looking for someone to show up for you, you're in Pisces energy. You're in La La Land. Okay. Whoever's being a little rebel, whether that's you in the next 72 or someone that you're dealing with, Gemini, they're retiring. Okay, retiring. Someone is retiring from being a rebel. Someone finally realized that they have to follow the rules. Abide by the rules. Okay. Thank you for the light. All right. What is the overall direction message, please, for my Gemini? I'm leaning over again. I don't like leaning over. Let me see if I can put this mic up just a little bit more. All right. What is the overall direction message for Gemini? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, which is a good thing. Let me go ahead and read it to you. Gemini, it says, a cycle is about to begin anew. And since the Pentacle suit deals in all things material, this reset could present itself in the form of a new career, better health, or something in that value or in that vein. Whatever is coming will bring great abundance. Be sure that you are prepared to harvest the gift of the Pentacle once it arrives. Okay. Don't forget that channel message. Remember I said foolishness could mess up an opportunity. So when need to be silent, do that. Whether that's with your the silence of the tongue, a silence with your action. Okay. All right. And what is the angel guide message for my Gemini? What is the angel guide message for my Gemini? What is the angel guide message for Gemini? Okay. You have yes. Yes, yes. All right. Your angel guide message is yes, Gemini, for the next 72. This is good. All right, Gemini. Gemini, if you are feeling scared or worried, that's okay. Invite in help. Angels are there to guide you, and they want to be a part of your success. So relax and experience the joy that is unfolding for you now. You know what that means? Be present, living in the moment as well. For some of you, you have to think of it that way, living in the moment so that you can get in the habit of being present. Beautiful. All right, that was your next 72, Gemini. You are more than welcome to stay for the 12 zodiac signs. All right, for my Geminis in the collective, we will see what messages that come out for all 12 zodiac signs. All right, and we're going to do it in order. All right, we're going to start off with Aries. My Geminis in the collective that are dealing with the Aries. What message do you have? All right, what is the message for my Geminis in the collective that are dealing with the Aries? Be assertive. You feel like Aries is careless. Aries is not too nice in the next 72. And as a side note, Aries could feel like you're not being nice. Okay. Someone's not being nice in the next 72. All right. For my Geminis in the collective that are dealing with a Taurus, Taurus is here to help you. Taurus knows all the right people and connections that can assist you as well. So Taurus has the hookup. That's up to you if you're going to allow Taurus to help you. And my Geminis in the collective that are dealing with a Gemini like themselves, you know, a Gemini is trying to control the situation when Gemini should be releasing the situation or circumstance or issue and give it to God. All right, rebel energy. There's that rebel energy right there. All right, my Geminis in the collective that are dealing with a Cancer. It says a year from now it's coming in reverse. This is currently happening. This is the cycle, the new cycle that begins. And Cancer could be feeling left out. Or this is you. Cancer gets an opportunity and you feel left out. All right, my Geminis that are dealing with a Leo. It's the right time. You need to open up to Leo and Leo needs to open up to you. That was the first message in your next 72. Both parties have to individually do the work to be able to come together to work together. Okay. If this has to deal with work, it's kind of like it's not a one-man show. It has to be team effort. But you have to do the individual work to even show up to be a team player. All right. My Geminis in the collective that are dealing with the Virgo. Thank you for the light. My Geminis in the collective that are dealing with the Virgo, please. Thank you. Ask for help from others in reverse. Virgo won't need your help, but they got too much pride and ego. I'm really feeling like Virgo is not afraid to ask you for your help, Gemini, in the next 72. It's just Virgo doesn't want you to throw it in their face. You know how, depending on the assistance that you need, it can make someone feel really, really low. It feels like an area of assistance where you may look different or look down on them, and Virgo doesn't want to be put in that position. All right. Okay. It just feels like there's that care and compassion. Do what's right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So it's kind of like, even though Virgo doesn't have the courage to ask, it's more so, don't ask Virgo, do you need help? Do you need assistance? Just show up. Take the initiative. And I really feel like Virgo is smiling again. You're right on time in Virgo's life. All right, my Geminis in the collective that are dealing with a Libra. What is the message? Something flipped over. Oh, I thought it did. My Geminis in the collective that are dealing with a Libra. You don't see this. Libra could end up, how do I say this? Because it has to do with moving, but it's not a move. It's like Libra is going to ghost you. And it's kind of like Libra could be saying that they left or moved, but in reality, they're still there and they're just watching you. to see what you would do. It's kind of like Gemini. I call you and I say, hey, I'm going to be gone for a couple of days. So I'm under the impression that you're out of town. And really, I'm still in town. I just want to see how you behave. How would you behave if I really was out of town, but you're under the impression that I'm out of town? So Libra's playing games in the next 72. All right, Gemini, my Geminis in the collective that are dealing with the Scorpio, it's a yes. All right. You are Scorpio's person. Okay. You're their main person. I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm not going to jump into conclusions. You're all Scorpio sees. Okay. So they have you on a pedestal. All right. If you feel insecure, Gemini, in the next 72, maybe you may not feel the glow. You may not have the energy. You could, fill in the blank of the insecurity. Scorpio does not see it that way. Okay. You are perfect in Scorpio's eyes. All right. My Geminis in the collective that are dealing with the Sagittarius, please. What is the message? My Geminis in the collective that are dealing with a Sagittarius, what is the message? Okay. Wow. Literally, I was really tapping in. It's kind of like, it's not walking away from Sagittarius. It's just kind of like, let Sagittarius figure it out. It's giving me that energy because I was being guided to just go ahead and go to Capricorn. But I see it. Thank you, Most High. I see how it was playing out. Okay. You got to let Sagittarius figure it out. You can't do it for Sagittarius. Basically, you're being guided not to give Sagittarius the answers. You can give them guidance, but not the answer. Can't do something for them. Recovery is coming in reverse because if you don't, you are going to continue to enable Sagittarius. Someone's being enabled. If you are upset at Sagittarius in the next 72, it's because Sagittarius is no longer enabling you. If Sagittarius is uncomfortable or acting weird, strange, attitude, anything in that form, it's because you are standing your ground and you're not enabling. Okay? If enabling continues, nothing changes. Okay? All right, dealing with the Capricorn, it's a yes. Capricorn understands where you're coming from, but you're also being asked for both parties to communicate clearly. So both parties' point of views can be understood. So, yeah. All right, my Geminis in the collective that are dealing with an Aquarius, it's a no. Okay. Oh, excuse me. It's a no dealing with an Aquarius. All right. If you think Aquarius is cheating, it's a no. Okay. It may come off like that, but it's a no. All right. My Geminis that are dealing with Pisces, please. Improving health. Okay. Pisces is doing the work. Either you're going to, support. I'll say this. If you support Pisces, now I'm not delivering this message for Pisces to get taken advantage of. Okay. If you support Pisces, the universe is going to distribute the true matters of the heart when it comes between the both of you. It's giving that, how long have you guys been together type energy. Oh, we've been together for 15 years, 16 years. It's more than 5 years of commitment here. And this cup is what's being renewed so that the longevity of this connection can continue. What everyone in the collective can't see is their manifestation. So please use tarot as a tool to utilize to confirm your intuition, to just literally help you, on your day-to-day, but don't use that as the end-all be-all. Okay, my loves, for those of you who are another zodiac sign. All right. I love you, Gemini. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again.